Hello, this is William from chessfusion.com, and I'm going to go over some elementary checkmates that all my students need to know. So if you don't know them, watch this video. Make sure you're familiar with them because I'm going to go over them quite a few times, and make sure you have them drilled. And if you do know, this could be used from a review from time to time. So let's get started. The most common checkmate known is the fool's mate or scholar's mate. So let's look at the first. We're going to start with the fool's mate. We're going to look at the fool's mate first. D4. It starts off like this: D4, G5, followed by E4, F5, and Queen H5. Checkmate. That's the quickest checkmate in chess. Of course, there's lots of better moves in all of these checkmates, so keep that in mind. But it's nice to know the checkmating patterns that may occur at a later stage in the game. So back to scholar's mate. Scholar's mate is a little bit different. It takes 4 moves, and it starts with E4, C5, Bishop C4, Bishop C5. I know when I was a junior, I used to like to copy my opponents when I didn't know what to do. So this comes up quite often. Queen H4, and now Black panics and try to attack to the queen, and Queen takes L7 checkmate. It is important for you guys to remember. So the next checkmate is a checkmate trap in the Carl-Khan. So we're going to go to the Carl-Khan defense, characterized by the moves C6 and D5. Knight C3, pawn take. Now Knight D7 is a very useful move. It helps guard F6. So when you play Knight to F6, you don't have to recapture with a pawn. You could capture with the Knight on D7. Queen E2. Black plays Knight to F6 anyway, and there's the checkmate. Okay, and the final checkmate we're going to look at today is from another gambit from the D4 opening. So it's D4, E5, sacrificing the pawn. Black tries to get the pawn back. White defends it. Black attacks the pawn on E4, E5 again. Bishop F4 to defend it. All these moves are correct. Queen check, attacking both the king, the pawn on B2, and the bishop. Bishop comes back and defends. Very nice. Black regains the pawn. Now this is the first move. The bishop trying to guard the rook on A1, but he gets himself pinned by Bishop B4. If White takes the bishop on the B4, Bishop takes Bishop, he loses his rook on A1, and his pawn on E5 is also in trouble, and the pawn's on A2. So instead, White decides to defend the bishop with the queen, breaking the pin. Bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop, and queen to C1 checkmate. Again, both sides could have played better moves, but it's just so you can see these 4 elementary checkmates. I hope you learned a lot. Thank you for listening to chessfusion.com.